All right, so recently I've been getting this question a whole lot, so I want to make sure I can answer it for everyone. The question is, how fast will it take for me to start earning? And the answer that I usually give is this. I first start with what I did because I understand that people don't just want to hear an abstract income disclosure type answer. People want concrete that feels more comfortable. And so I usually start by telling them the concrete results that I achieved. And they are this. In the first 2 days after joining DS Domination, I made my first sale. I made very little profit on that very first sale, but I was able to make my investment back. The following days, sales came in regularly. I joined DS Domination right before Christmas. I had an eBay account since 2004. I had sold on eBay previously, and I had bought on eBay previously. So those are my stats as far as eBay dropshipping. As far as recruiting, I started on November 27th. I got my very first recruit on December 4th. Recruits trickled in. Every few days, I would get a new team member, and then it started growing exponentially up until it began to be about a team member a day, 2 team members a day, 3, 4, and it varies as it stands now. Those are my concrete results. Your journey will be your own. No matter what I share with you, no matter what steps I have you take, your journey will be your own. Understand this, because I know that when you're asking me, how long will it take you to earn money, you're really asking me, is this a joke or not? This is a very straightforward way to earn money. And the reason I say it is because I've done the MLM game before and failed at it because of the games that they play and the hoops that they want you to jump through. DS Domination doesn't have that. I'll explain. In standard MLM companies, they are rewarding you based on personal qualified volume, group qualified volume. You have to maintain your auto ship minimums, and if you yourself are not maintaining them by the people that you're selling to, you end up having to make purchases monthly to maintain those minimums. And you also are usually giving out samples, which you pay for. These aren't given to you for free. You pay for samples, you give out samples, you attend meetings. Some MLMs charge for those meetings that you attend. You get involved in the sales events that are conducted. Those are something that the MLMs charge for as well. You also obviously have to pay for your fare and your stay and all those details. You usually frequently get involved with conference calls, 3-way calls, one-on-one meetups with prospective members. That's how you pretty much want to grow a traditional MLM, whether online or offline. With DS Domination, hopefully soon we will be having national meetups, but at this point we do not. We also don't have any auto ship minimums that you have to keep on top of. So never will you find yourself buying products to try to keep up with the minimums that have been set for you. You are not rewarded based on personal qualified volumes or group qualified volumes. You are rewarded based on what you do. It's a very simple payout. It's literally 50% of the people that you sign up, 10% of the ones that they sign up, and then it goes down from there 10 levels deep. I will include a link to the details of the compensation plan. But the reason why it's straightforward is because you are able to focus on your efforts as opposed to keeping up with other little side nuances that can hinder you from succeeding. So as I told you before, no auto ships, there's no home parties, there's no samples to buy, there's no outside distractions. You're able to focus on what you want to do. And if that's recruiting, then you're able to focus on that. Regardless though, You do need to know that you need to be determined, you need to be focused, and you need to be willing to do what's set in front of you. I share every single step that I took with my team. And the steps that I took, I think they're fairly easy. I found them very straightforward. I didn't annoy my family and friends. I didn't jog my memory and annoy people who forgot I existed. I didn't do it. What I did was I used social media to my advantage. I just shared honest information. I shared who I was. I shared about what's going on in my life. I just shared. And I've given the steps on my YouTube channel exactly how I shared. And the honest truth is, if you take steps such as those and you don't apply them, then don't expect to see the same or better results. If the first question you're asking is, how much time can I spend on this? Because I don't have much, your mindset could be wrong. Because I too was busy when I started. I too am a mother. I too have a regular job. And so I understand busy. But if your dedication is not there, your results will be reflective of the amount of dedication that you have. You guys see the success quotes all the time. You know that you get in what you put out. You put out what you get in, vice versa. You know that. You've seen them. You know that being unstoppable means that you must be relentless. That when there's an obstacle, you go around it, you jump over it, but you get there. Go through it if you must. But you get there. You don't stop. And that's how you succeed. You guys know that. But are you applying it? Are you living it? And do your actions speak it? Because oftentimes when you hear the quotes and you agree with the quotes and you can not only reiterate but teach those quotes, there is oftentimes a disconnect as to whether you're living that way. So definitely remember that. I hope that answers your question, and I know it is not, I guess, the perfect answer that you may be looking for, but that is the honest truth. And that's what you're going to see. When you get in this business, you're going to see what I'm saying. Your mindset means so much. The people that I admire on my team who have achieved so much, not just on this team, but in DS Domination overall, have that mindset. They go all in. They're extremely dedicated, and that's the commonality. And so if you're coming in with a totally different mindset, you're attempting to reinvent the wheel. Can you? Maybe. But just remember that fact. All right, that's all for today. Bye.